Board Bill 265, sponsored by Alderwoman Hubbard, an ordinance recommended by the Planning Commission to change the zoning of property from G local commercial and office district to D multiple family dwelling district in City Block 1111 for property at 1455 Monroe containing an emergency clause. Board Bill.
Alderman from 13th, you recognize on the motion for the perfection consent calendar.
Thank you, Mr. President. I ask that Board Bill 265 be removed from the perfection consent calendar and placed on the perfection calendar.
Madam Clerk, please make a note of that change, and also Board Bill number 281.
And 281 as well.
So noted.
All right, with those changes, you're recognized to proceed, Alderman.
Thank you, Mr. President. Members of the Board, I move for perfection of the aforementioned bills on the consent calendar.
Moved by the Alderman from the 13th, seconded by the Alderman from the 23rd. Any discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Board bills for perfection.
Board Bill 265, sponsored by Alderwoman Hubbard, an ordinance recommended by the Planning Commission to change the zoning of property from G local commercial and office district to D multiple family dwelling district in City Block 1111 for property at 1455 Monroe containing an emergency clause.
Alderwoman from the 5th, you're recognized on the perfection of Board Bill number 265.
Yes, I would like to move for perfection of Board Bill 265.
Moved by the Alderwoman from the 5th, seconded by the Alderman from the 20th. Any further discussion, Alderwoman?
I just believe that it would be an asset to the residents of the 5th Ward if we move forward with the proposed zoning changes so that they can enhance their well-being and the nature of their business regarding their home.
All right, thank you. Any further discussion? Any further discussion? It's been moved and seconded that we pass Board Bill number, that we perfect. Alderman from the 13th, you recognize.
Thank you, Mr. President, members of the Board. This bill was in the HUD's committee, and you know, I just question whether or not we should take a step like this at this time without further consideration. This would move the zoning from G local commercial to D multiple family. I think a move like this should be done only with with serious consideration, and we might be better off killing the bill for this session and then rehearing it next session when we have more time to devote to consideration of it.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Any further discussion? Any further discussion? Alderwoman from the 5th.
I would just like to add that with the zoning changes that are in place, it would actually be more restrictive, and it would coincide with the plans that are currently in place for the development of this project.
All right, thank you, Alderwoman. Any further discussion? Any further discussion? It's been moved and seconded that we perfect Board Bill number 265. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderman Troop. Alderwoman Flowers. Alderman Bosley. Alderman Moore. Alderwoman Hubbard. Alderwoman Triplett. Alderwoman Young. Alderman Conway. Alderman Ortman.
No.
Alderman Vollmer. No. Alderman Villa. Couldn't get it out. Couldn't get it out. Alderman Villa. Alderman Ornowitz?
No.
Alderman Wessels? No. Alderwoman Howard? No way. Alderwoman Florida? No. Alderwoman Behringer? No. Alderman Kennedy?
No.
Alderwoman Davis? Alderman Schmidt? No. Alderman French? Alderman Boyd? Alderman Vaccaro? Alderman Ogilvie? Alderman Cone?
No.
Alderman Williamson?
No.
Alderman Carter?
No.
Alderwoman Cruzen? President Reed?
No.
Alderman Rhodey, Alderman French, Alderman Boyd, two aye votes, 23 no votes, 1 present.
By your vote, you failed to sustain the motion on Alderwoman from the 5th and failed to perfect Board Bill number 265. Alderman from the 27th, you're recognized.
President, after voting on the prevailing side, I move for reconsideration of Board Bill 265.
Moved by the Alderman from the 27th. Seconded
We feel sorry for you.
Yeah, seconded by nearly everyone, the 20th and everyone else. But Madam Clerk, please make note of the Alderman from the 20th with the second. It's been moved and seconded that we reconsider the previous vote for Board Bill number 265. And there's been a request for previous roll. Hearing numerous objections to previous roll, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Alderman Troop, Alderwoman Flowers, Alderman Bosley, I didn't hear you. Alderman Moore, Alderwoman Hubbard, Alderwoman Triplett, Alderwoman Young, Alderman Conway, Alderman Ortman, Alderman Vollmer, Alderman Villa, Alderman Arnowitz, Alderman Wessels, Alderwoman Howard, Alderwoman Florida, Alderwoman Behringer, Alderman Rhodey, Alderman Kennedy, Alderwoman Davis, Alderman Schmidt, Alderman French, Alderman Boyd, Alderman Vaccaro, Alderman Ogilvie, Alderman Cone, Alderman Williamson, Alderman Carter, Alderwoman Cruzen, President Reed,
Aye.
Alderman Rhodey, Alderwoman Cruzen, 27 aye votes.
By your vote, you move to reconsider. Alderwoman, we have one more step. Let's try this again. Alderwoman from the 5th, you're now recognized on the perfection of Board Bill number 265.
I move for perfection of Board Bill 265.
Moved by the Alderman from the 5th, seconded by the Alderman from the 24th. There's been a request for previous roll. Hearing no objection, motion carries. Alderwoman, welcome to the Board of Aldermen. None of us get out of here without at least one loss. So we like the first one to be somewhat enjoyable because the second one may be a little more gut-wrenching. So welcome to the Board of Aldermen and congratulations on moving your first bill through perfection.
Board Bill